Hi, this is my series on the coronavirus COVID-19 series, turning bitter lemons that have been handed by coronavirus and the lockdown, the isolation, turning that bitter lemon into some lemonade. Hi, my name is Dr. Evelyn Tawia, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and also click on the notification button so that as I share some of these ideas, you get notified. Now, today, I really wanted to talk about what else you can do, the working from home, what options that there are available. I'm not going to be covering everything, but I've got a range that I'd like to discuss with yourselves. Just have a look and see, because when all this is said and done, and like I've said in my previous video, that this too shall pass. Yes, coronavirus is here. Yes, it is serious. I see it day in and day out because of my job. We are yet to get to the peak, but we will get to the peak and things will calm down. Now, we do not know how long. We do not know when. We know we are behind Spain and Italy. We know that, but the science is still unclear and we're learning as we get along. But what we can do for ourselves, what you can do and I can do, is that through this crisis, that we find ways to make our days count. So we take each day at a time and we make each day work. So find something profitable, find something useful today to do today, and to do something useful day in and day out, day by day, as we are in a lockdown and as we're at home. Now, if you're here in the UK, this is the second week of the lockdown. But most people, some people have been working before, maybe a week or two before the official lockdown. So people have been doing all sorts of things. One thing we do know is that things are going to change after COVID-19, when all things are settled down. The way in which we do our work, the way in which our children go to school or universities, how we do our learning, how we bank, what we do at work, how we do it is going to change. Because this period has given us some kind of a trial of what we can do from home. We don't necessarily have to travel to our places of work, or to go to college, or to go to school, or to go to the bank, or even to the shops. That we can do a lot of this from home. So suddenly, working from home, using the internet, using your laptop or your mobile phone on the new technologies that we've got, it's going to change things a bit for us. So I just want to explore some of the things that we can do from home, so that we've got some options that we can think about. Now, again, I've got something prepared, so I will be reading from my little list here. Now, there's so many reasons why people might want to work from home. For example, that you cut out the commute, you don't, so you're not spending the time on the trains, on the tube, you're not late for work, you're working in your own home environment. Hopefully you're working in a place where you love, hopefully. And that you can start at the time that suits you and finish at the time that suits you. But there are also some drawbacks working from home, because some people actually do love the structure that work brings. So you can get up in the morning, get yourself ready, go to work, you meet people, you make friends. It's got social aspects. You might want the structure, you might want to be able to bounce ideas off colleagues, which you can't do if you're working from home. I just want to put a few things out there. So working from home have its benefits. And some of the ways in which we can work from home, especially if you want to work from your laptop, you want to use the internet, you want to use a phone, is, for example, you can go into e-commerce. When I say e-commerce, it'll be things like Amazon, Shopify, all the big platforms out there, but most people are familiar with Amazon and eBay. And that people, ordinary people like you and me, are sellers on Amazon and on eBay, and they make a bit of money. It might take you learning a few things. It might take you, it might mean that you might have to put a bit of money to the side to do it, but it's doable. There's people who make a comfortable living selling stuff, whatever stuff, loads of stuff you can sell on Amazon and make a living that way. You can start it as a side hustle, so you still have your main job, and start it as a side hustle. And then if it gets good and big, you understand it and you're enjoying it, then you might, I don't know, think of cutting down on your main job or even maybe giving it up completely. But you can start that as a side hustle. Very, very some amount of outlay is required here. Now, other things that you can do online, this is one of the ones that I really like. Lots of us are professionals in different ways. We might be good at storytelling or writing books, or we might be professionals of gardening. You might have passion that you can actually develop a training. You can actually do an online course. You can actually design and develop your own online course and sell that online so that you can make money with your profession or with your knowledge or with the passion that you've got. You can develop an online course. On the other side, you can learn a lot of things online. There's so many online courses that you can learn. Amazon, selling on Amazon, for example, you can do an online course. And if you really, really love what you did, but you still feel that you need a bit of a bit more understanding of it, then there is a face-to-face course that you can undertake. And if you're interested, I'll leave my email address below and I can tell you some courses here in the UK that you can attend. A lot more courses in the US, but there's one or two here in the UK that you can do. So you can design or develop your own online courses. And there are platforms that allow you to do that. There's one called Teachable, because I've done a course there myself on Teachable, that you can design your own course on there and sell it. Or there's another one called Udemy. I know it, but I've not actually used that. But there's all different platforms where you can design your own online with music, with cookery, gardening, pottery, whatever it is that you aren't expecting. You can design an online course and earn a bit of money doing it that way. Now, you can publish your own books. You can publish books on Amazon. You can do your own self-publishing. There are courses that will help you do all that kind of stuff. If you're good at storytelling, if you've always had a passion to write your own book, your biography, whatever it is you want to write on, you can start doing that by inquiring on Amazon, for example, Kindle books, to be able to begin to write your own book, because you never know whether that's where your calling is. Because if you've got a good book going, you can be earning money on the side. Yes, all these things will take some work, a bit of work, maybe in the evening, maybe some evening courses, or I don't know, some courses that you need to do to develop the skill that you've got. But you've got that and you can develop it and help you make some money. Now, people write blogs and people do vlogs. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that make money on YouTube. People write blogs, they get adverts, they get all sorts of things, and they make money doing that. There might be subjects that you might be passionate about: health, I don't know, finances, children. Not rearing children, but like child psychology. You might have done courses that you can monetize by writing blogs and doing vlogs. So you can do that. You can also develop a coaching career, and you can do a lot of that online. Now, there's another group of people, and I've met a few of these who are like YouTube, they're on YouTube, Facebook, other social media, and you can actually be a consultant if you're very good at these things. And there are courses as well as, online as well as face-to-face courses. You can develop expertise in this area, and people will pay you to do some Facebook ads for them, or YouTube ads, or Twitter, or manage their LinkedIn accounts. There's, people who will pay for this kind of stuff, or even videoing. If you're very good at videoing, editing, there's people who will pay you to do those kind of things for them. Now, I'll put down here web designing. Now, there's a lot of software out there now, or apps that you can buy that will help you design simple websites, 1 or 2 pages, for a website. But there's people out there who are actually good at maybe even designing an e-commerce. You can have your own shop online, or if the website becomes big and a bit more complex, there's people out there. And if you've got expertise, why not develop that? Because working online and working on the internet is going to be very different post-COVID. So these are areas that you can develop in, get ahead of most people and begin to develop the skill and make some money doing that way. Now, I've got here virtual assistants. So Philippines, for example, is known for for the services of like virtual assistants. So they are secretaries, they are book readers, they are people who do your accounts, people who do all sorts of things. It's all done online. Nothing stops you doing that yourself. There are appropriate platforms that you can join online and offer your services that way, and do that part-time, do it from home, run the family, run your job, run the other businesses. In fact, with this, you can even, if you've got the expertise, even advise small businesses on how best to run their businesses and charge some fee for that. Now, affiliate marketing is the other one that I want to talk about. And I love this particular one. And I will put a link of one of the affiliate marketing companies that I work with. And so affiliate marketing is you promoting other people's products. So you want to sell online, and you say, oh, I don't have any products. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do. There's companies out there that will give you their products to sell, but they will need you to advertise it and to promote it. So you can do that. So talking about affiliate marketing, I'll just digress a bit and talk about companies like Avon, Amway, Salad Master. These are all direct selling agencies, which might be known to quite a few of you. So people who sell with Avon are small business people. Cleaners, I think it's gone now, but there's so many companies like that, and you can work for them as affiliates. So you sell their products, and they give you a commission. And it's a good way to get into business. It's a good way to learn about entrepreneurship. They do a lot of personal development stuff, and it's all really very good for if you're looking for that other way of working. Like I'm saying, I do have one or two affiliate products that I promote myself, and I'm happy to discuss with people who want it. And I'll put a link down in the description. Now, there's so many other things that you can do from home. I've got friends who, for example, are trading from home. I don't do trading because I don't understand it, but they do forex trading, and they do it around family and friends. It's something that you can look at. You can do not just maybe online businesses, but other brick and mortar businesses. I've got a friend now. She's got lovely pictures on Facebook of her garden. She's got all sorts of things. Nothing stops you, developing a career out of that, getting a few people around, teaching them some basic gardening skills, or even doing a course online on gardening. Nothing stops us doing that. So there's so many things we can do. So at this time with COVID, this is a time that you can look again closely at what you do and your job and how you can turn that to your advantage. Most people will be lucky enough to go back to their jobs. There'll be jobs waiting for them. But I also know there's a whole lot of people who've already lost their jobs and don't know what to do. This is a time for you to really think about all the options. If you go onto YouTube or Google, there'll be so many. I've just mentioned it, probably, 5% of things that you can do from home. Something that you can do to begin to help yourself, to become your own boss, to make your own decisions, and do the things your own way, to work towards financial freedom. I do talk a lot about financial freedom, and I will do a video in that area eventually. But so this time, I just want to end. Now, I'm just going to make sure that I've covered everything. Now, online businesses, I'll go back again. And for example, in Amazon is a typical example, would require some startup money. Some require very little. Amazon, depending on how you want to do it, it might require a bit. But if you go into Avon and all the other little ones, won't require that much money. My affiliate program doesn't require that much money. But what's beautiful about working online, which is what I'm stating, but you can work offline as well, but work from home, is that so long as you've got the internet and a laptop, you can work businesses from all over the world. So you can sit in Ghana and run your Amazon business or your eBay business because you've got internet, you've got your laptop, you've got a phone. You could be on holiday, you could do wherever you want and have some money coming in. Now, it's a business that you can do 24/7 if you've got an online business, round the clock. If it's set up properly, it's making you money in your sleep. And that's a term that goes around. People make money in their sleep. This is possible if you've got a business online. So if you're selling products, for example, on Amazon, again, that's a typical one. People could be buying your products. You're here in the UK fast asleep, and somebody's shopping in Australia, for example, and you're making money in your sleep. The internet allows that to happen. It's an opportunity available for everybody, but we've got to get out of our comfort zone. We've got to go out there and learn a few skills. We've got to go out there and do things slightly differently, out of our comfort zone. We might be frightened. We might be terrified. We might think, oh, it's not possible, but there's other people there doing it. Nothing stops us trying it out. So you have a business online. It gives you the freedom and it gives you the flexibility. Now I can say you can scale up. Now scale up meaning you can start small, and when it's working, you've got the opportunity to make it big. Employ other people to help you run your business, for example. All right. You can be your own boss, and you can, I love this bit, choose the people you work with. Loads of us go to work and don't like the people we work with. We don't like our bosses, but we're stuck. We've got no other choice, so we go to work. Now, working for yourself or working from home might not be everybody's choice or idea, or it might not be for everybody. But there are a few people out there who can, and I'll encourage to try. Because if you don't try anything new, you will never know if it will work for you. There's groups out there, there's support groups out there, there's various communities that you can join, and together you learn. So to end it all, COVID-19, lockdown, let us do something different. Let us do something new, so that when all this is over, we come out the other end with new skills, new abilities, with new views in life, taking more action, doing things differently. Because if we don't do anything different, our lives won't change. Actually, when we come out of this, we'll be more depressed because we've spent all the time listening to sad news on the TV. If you fill your time with good things, learning new things, doing different things, coming together in different ways, you come out the other end better off than you went in. So to finish up, let us remain safe. Let us keep ourselves in isolation, continue to wash our hands, shop prudently, continue to communicate with your family and friends, stay in touch, stay safe. Let's think of other ways of working and other ways of making money and other ways to make ourselves financially free. If you've loved what I've said, please share. Consider subscribing to my channel and click on the notification button so that as I share more stuff, you get notified. I would love you to give me a thumbs up if you like what I've shared. Thank you very much. You stay safe and you remain blessed. Bye-bye.